I haven't felt this good about playing World of Warcraft in a while. These last few days, playing here, and if it's not obvious, this is WARMANE ONYXIA currently on TBC, soon to progress to Wrath of Lich King, soon meaning probably 2 months. It hasn't been announced yet, but it is coming very soon. We're on the last patch now. I'm getting ready for that progression to hit that level 70, be ready to go to Northrend, and I'm slowly but surely getting there. I'm level 40 right now. I was checking dual talents. They have them, but they cost 500. I was lucky enough I got gifted a bunch of gold from my viewers, which helped a ton. We'll talk about the bad and the good of the WARMANE community in a little bit and why I got kicked out of this dungeon. Totally screwed up my entire experience playing on the server and I don't even feel like playing it anymore. But we'll deal with that later. gtopbundle.com if you're looking for World of Warcraft private servers and where to play them. Many options listed on their website. Go check it out. And there's a few reasons why I've been having so much fun playing here. Lately, it's like, look what I dropped. Ravager. So this thing procs and it activates a 9-second Blade Storm where you channel Blade Storm and hit everybody around you. Like, these are the kinds of items that made this game so much fun. It's still TBC class design, which I'm not too familiar with. It's not vastly different in comparison to Wrath of the Lich King, which I'm used to. But this seal thing is kind of annoying. But it's actually, the game is alive. I mean, dungeons, sometimes they take a while to get into. It's anywhere between couple of minutes up to 20-25 minutes. Sometimes I have to be in the queue. And that's been the case ever since, like level 15 or so. Even though, say, my dungeon level range will be around 38 to 43, let's say. There's 25 people found. Dungeons are cross-faction too. And this only shows you Horde. So there's more than enough people here. And I don't think these would be bots because they're all over the place. They're doing dungeons. Razorfen Down, Scarlet Monastery, Oldemon. Like, there's a number of dungeon groups. And I haven't even done many quests at all. I'm usually just patient enough, waiting for those dungeons. Maybe doing class quests or exploring the world or something. And that's one of the fun parts. You're actually able to explore the world on that ground mount. So you're not flying around. You're not skipping things. You have to actually move across the land to get anywhere. So I was traveling from, I was traveling from here, Blood Elf Zone, all the way down here to Undercity and to Silverpine Forest to go to the dungeon. I didn't have to do that. I could have used the teleport, would have been faster. But it was a nice experience. Although we're still on the TBC content, this kind of feels like playing on Wrath of Lich King because we have that Wrath of Lich King client add-ons and everything. So that's when I started playing World of Warcraft originally, was Wrath of Lich King on private servers. So this feels like home. Right now, according to the website, whether it's fake, real, bots or not, they say Onyxia has 6,386 people online. There's definitely a couple thousand of people. I don't know if it's 6,000, but it's still one of the biggest realms out there. It is active. You can see people all across the world doing different kinds of activities, assembling raid groups, dungeon groups, whatever. Mornings, yeah, you get like 2,000, 1,500 people. But it's still pretty impressive for it being in the morning hours. And yes, so back to the story. It was this exact dungeon where I got kicked by these pieces of shit. Million buffs now, check who needs what. Long story short, dropped an item from the boss next to the last boss. Needed for it, I won. It was suitable for both. Played DPS and tank, male boots. Maybe a little bit better for tank. It was definitely an upgrade for me as a DPS. He asked me to give it to him. I was like, okay. I traded him, gave him the boots. I was being the nice guy. 7 seconds later, I get kicked out of the dungeon. So I'm with no boots and no last boss right in front of him. Wasted 20 minutes of my time. Mad as hell. Literally wanted to quit this game altogether after this experience. Dealing with some pieces of shit and pugs all the time. But hey, that's what happens when you play a multiplayer game. What can you do? I'll look at the Blade Storm effect. Paladin Warrior, look at it. Did it proc twice? This an AoE scenario has to be nuts. Is it showing my DPS meter? It is number 1 actually. This is what makes the game so much more fun. These items that actually do something. It's not just pure stats. And it actually looks pretty good cosmetically too, especially considering I'm only level 40. It's actually a pretty good look. And I like that it's just a little challenging. The mana issues aren't as bad as they used to be on the earlier levels. It's still pretty bad, but now I'm actually able to do a couple pulls and actually use the consecration spell and everything, so it's better. Now it's more reasonable than it was. And you actually have to think about your next step, you know, to have that mana for everything you need to do. Another Blade Storm. I'm never gonna get tired of this. But the thing I don't like is that you interrupted with anything you do. So sometimes I interrupted in the last like 0.1 second because I didn't notice, I didn't know it was coming. It was gonna proc, you know? Like look, I now use like seal and bam, it's gone. But still, such a fun effect to have, such a good weapon. And the experience rates on Onyxia are ×5. So it's not as high as ×7 on Ice Crown, the biggest, most populated realm. But I'd say it's right where it needs to be. For a player to go through the content, enjoy it, get just enough of it, but still have that constant progression without having to spend hundreds of hours to get to the max level. It still takes a lot of patience. I've been on this journey for the past year, I think. When did I create this character? That would be a nice statistic to have. March 11th. Is that March? Hold on, no, it's the other way around. It's November the 3rd, right? Because it's the other way around. Yes. November the 3rd, I created the character about that time because I reached level 10. 2024. So that's been a year and a half exactly. January 25 to 20. And now here we are. This is August. Oh my god. It's been a good while. But this is what I fell in love with. I'm thinking I might actually do professions on the first character in 7 years. I haven't done professions on any other characters because that's when the fresh meta started and I started jumping servers all the time. So I was like, why would I make professions if my character is either left for dead, deleted with the entire server, or unplayable, whatever. So I wouldn't even bother doing professions anymore. But hey, this is WARMANE. This is gonna live forever. Just bladestorming my way through this. It keeps reprocking all the time. Holy shit. No way you would just kill the same boss and the same boots dropped. And I'm gonna do the same thing I'm gonna need for them. I'm gonna win them. And hope I don't get kicked again. But this time there's nobody to compete with me at least. Ah. Justice. Okay, I'll keep on playing then. Unless they fucking kick me now. Yo, and just now we rolled. I mean, there wasn't a point where a healer should be rolling for this kind of item. But he won it. He actually traded it to me, so I take it back. The community for the most part is really nice actually. Yo, I just got into a Czechoslovak guild because our tank was in one. So he invited me and there's actually 20 people online at 10 p.m. in the middle of the week, and they have a full heroic dungeon group. Unbelievable. This journey here really has been a lot of fun. Level 42, I'm gonna hit that level 70, I can feel it. The next patch, Sunwell and the Isle of Quel'Danas, which is gonna be the final content, is dropping September the 20th. And then I assume some 2 months and we're off to Wrath of the Lich King finally. Can't wait for it. Hopefully enough time for me to get to that level 70. Thanks for watching. See you there.